Hey loves, it's your girl Mai aka Mariam aka Ali, and we're back at it with another video. So today's video is another hair recipe video whereby we'll be making the famous okra gel recipe. So this recipe can be used for different purposes, be it hair growth, be it getting rid of frizz, be it as a keratin treatment, be it as a curl definition gel. So we're gonna get into that. So for this recipe, you'll need only two ingredients, that is okra itself and some clean water, distilled or not distilled, whatever the case. So the first thing we'll do is to cut up the okra. We're gonna do it the normal way, whereby you remove the head and the tail as so. So we're just gonna dice this up. So the benefits of okra are quite a number, including its anti-cancerous property, but in this specific video we're going to cover the benefits that it poses for the hair. So number one is it provides moisture and nourishment to your strands, which is super essential during colder months and dry seasons. It is also full of properties such as amino acids and vitamins that keep your scalp clean and healthy, thereby promoting hair growth. It provides great sleep to your curls, allowing detangling to go a lot smoother. So guys, you can always use okra gel when perhaps you are detangling your hair. It could help you detangle easier. It's also great in decreasing frizz, as it closes up the cuticles in some sense. It's also rich in antioxidants, which are good for getting rid of free radicals on the scalp. This as well promotes hair growth. It is also able to help with the texture of your hair because of its slimy texture. It is also rich in magnesium and iron. Magnesium on its own has the capacity to dissolve calcium deposits that occur from hard water. Iron, on the other hand, helps to increase blood circulation so that your follicles are able to receive vitamins and minerals quite easily. Since okra is made up of 95% of water, along with the protein that's in it, it can serve as a great addition to any conditioner or hair mask that you decide to make at home. And then we also have, it is rich in vitamin C, which is good for your hair because it helps to produce more collagen, which increases elasticity and reduces hair loss. It's also great for increasing shine and making your hair smoother. And then lastly and most importantly, between the conditioning properties and sleep that okra provides, it's definitely something that can help give your curls a good amount of definition. After you're done cutting your okra into whatever shapes you prefer, you will now pour it into our pan of water. On low heat, we will start stirring it, and then we will leave it on there until it starts boiling. As you can see, it had started boiling at this point because we can see the bubbles. You can now stir it for a short while just to determine whether the gel is already forming, after which you will cover it with the lid and then let it sit under the heat for 5 to 10 minutes. After that time has elapsed, we will now check on our gel. As you guys can see, it has become greener in color. That is a good sign. I felt as though it appeared more green in person than it did on camera, but I'm hoping it is still visible to a certain extent to you guys. So at that point, I was just stirring the gel to confirm whether everything had mixed up nicely, and I was also trying to check on the consistency, but the spoon was not spooning, y'all. The spoon was not spooning. So guys, personally I prefer a very light consistency, and this is because I never want anything that would weigh heavy on my hair, and at times, as absurd as it's gonna sound, I prefer using these gels as a leave-in. So the lighter the better, and the easier the application is for me when the consistency is light. Next part will be for us to sieve out our gel. So for this part, we'll use a bowl. You can use any kind of bowl or container. So the first thing I did is that I separated our okra from the fluid, and now all we have to sieve are the seeds. And guys, we do not waste anything in this channel, so I do plan to use the okra later for consumption because I simply use extra virgin olive oil and it is palatable. Small reason as to why you should also use extra virgin olive oil. So at this point, I had separated our gel from the seeds using a sieve. You can use a sieve or a cheesecloth. And as you can see, we now have our beautiful, pure, slimy okra gel that you can use for any purpose, as I had mentioned earlier. So guys, I would advise using this perhaps on your wash day, as it is always better to use this on a clean scalp and clean strands. Better yet, conditioned hair. It is also advised that you do it on wet hair for better absorption, so that your scalp and your hair strands can be able to fully receive the goodness of this beautiful gel. But anyway guys, that's it for me. Do try this out and let me know how it goes. Lastly, if you enjoyed the video, show your girl some love by liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. Bye. BEAUTI-gang.